everyone, and welcome back to episode 6 for Rags to Riches. We are picking up exactly where we left off. We are just sleeping and having a look through our needs because we've got a few things which definitely need taken care of today, but we are going to start off the episode just letting our girl get some rest and also queuing up some food for her. We are going to have some strawberries and carrots because that's what we have on our person, and she's just looking very cute in her lovely onesie and her slippers, but her arm's doing a bit of a glitch there. I'm not sure if she's supposed to be able to eat on the bed properly like that, but her arm is going through her there. It's not, looks very strange. That cannot be comfortable for her. But now we do have our little house, we are able to take care of our needs better, so we will do that just while we check the garden. We've got a few things to harvest and a few things to weed, which will definitely help our gardening skill. We have had a notification about Thrifty, so at some point we will have to check that out. Probably won't be this episode, but we will need to go across there at some point. Maybe if we make some more friends who are teenagers, that is something we will do. But we're back in our overalls, going to have a little look at our garden to start off the day. It's bright and early. It is 7:18 on the Sunday, so a very good way to start off her day. So we've got that weeding to do, and it looks like there's a lot of harvestables as well. I think a lot of our plants are getting close to that evolution stage, as you can see there, so hopefully that'll be something we can do later in this episode as well. But we'll just get all of these harvested. We've got lots of strawberries, we've got mushrooms, carrots, daisies, sage, and a lot of other little things. We've also got those lemon trees in the back which haven't grown yet. I don't know if they will be able to grow before the season ends, but at least they will be there for next time they are in season. And she is already wanting to talk to the plants. That's something we unlocked last episode when we leveled up our gardening. So she's able to use that to sort out her social needs. So we will let her autonomously do that. It also helps with her gardening skill. But I'm trying to sell off our daisies and it won't let me sell them. I don't know if this is another little glitch we're having because of the game being quite broken right now, but when I click multi-select and sell, it does seem to allow me to sell them that way, and that flower we weren't able to sell last time. So we are just going to have a little chat with our plant. That will also help it get closer to the evolve stage, I believe. I think it gets better quality plants. We also have our little sketch pad, so we are going to do a small classic painting as well today. She's multitasking with the technology, but having her phone out and trying to draw. So the sketch pad actually works the same way as the artist easel, but you do create the paintings quicker. So that will be helpful. It means we'll get stuff done quicker, but the paintings such as the emotional paintings we can't do on anything but the artist easel. But for now it's a good start. We didn't have to buy that as well. We fished it up if you remember last episode, so that is a very nice little freebie for us to use. So while we're having another conversation with a plant, I'm just going to have a little look around to see if there is anything to harvest or any collectibles to find. I feel like I haven't done that in a little while, so there's a few dig spots and a few more daisies there for us to harvest and sell on, and we will hopefully look for some frogs as well to get closer to completing that collection, because the last part of our curator aspiration, we have to complete a collection. And of course my game has glitched out and it's cleared her queue, which is very annoying. I don't know whether that's just my game which has this problem, but every once in a while if I queue up more than 2 things it just stops working. If that's a glitch anyone else has, let me know. If there's a way to fix it, please tell me, because it's getting annoying. It might just be because of my computer, so just having to go back around putting in all those tasks for her. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. But we are going to have to run off soon and get some food or eat some from our inventory, because it is quite low, that hunger need. And I do notice that it is a hot day today. That little red bar at the bottom is showing the heat is really high, but it is also a flea market, so we might travel there later. So on the heat front, I think she's probably going to be starting to get warm because this isn't her hot weather outfit, though I think it can be worn as one. Yeah, she is overheating. So I will get our girl to change into her little hot weather outfit. It is another pair of overalls, which we have already seen, but we haven't seen it for a while. It hasn't been hot enough for her to change into them. But I'm not quite sure why she didn't automatically change into the hot weather outfit, as it is really hot today and they usually change into it themselves, but today she just wasn't feeling it, so we are going to get her changed. We'll make sure she does not overheat because that would be a very bad start to our day. But there is the outfit again. It's more of a grey overalls, and she does have that little moon necklace, which is very cute. So as I said, we are going to go to the flea market. We're going to see if we can pick up anything for our house for cheap, potentially get a light. That's probably going to be very helpful for us as we have no light source, but when we do have one, it does mean we'll have to start paying bills and electricity. I think we have the money for it, but they can rack up quite quickly. Depending how much stuff you have, it just gets very expensive very quickly. It's also New Skills Day, so we will work on some skills while we are here as well. And one of our friends is here. We've got Kayla, who in the first episode, she cooked potatoes, and we might have borrowed a serving because we had no way to cook. We had no food in our inventory. So we are going to talk to her. This is only the second time we've seen her, I believe, so we should have a little chat and become better friends with her. She definitely helped us out in that first episode we had. So we will just get to know her slightly better, ask about her hobbies and skills. Just checking to see if there's a poster, but there isn't any around. But there is plenty of food stalls. So I think we're going to go to this one in the middle. We're going to try and haggle. And just as I say that, we get an invitation from our friend Julia. She wants to come to the flea market. We're already here, so she is going to come over, and we've got that goal now to buy something. But as I was saying, we are going to haggle with that vendor, see if we can get food slightly cheaper, but our charisma skill is very low. I believe it is only level 2, so we probably won't be successful in that, as a higher charisma level does definitely help. So we will just see if we're able to, and no, she's disappointed. We weren't able to get a successful haggle, but we will still order food. We'll get the samosas, and it is a new food for her as well on her culinary journey. She'll also learn how to cook them as well, so we'll unlock the recipe. Going to sit together here to see if Julia will come over so we can have a chat with her. There she is in her nice hot weather outfit, I believe. So we are going to talk about the weather and just get to know her a bit better, because we are friends with her, but it's always good for that social need and to get to know her better. And of course, a hug welcome. She is our closest friend right now. We don't have an awful lot of friends, but she is definitely our closest friend. She's a uni student at the moment, so she's that little bit older than our sim. Ours is a teen, even though she doesn't go to school, but her headmistress, her old headmistress, is sat down right next to her, which is, I think, a little bit awkward because we did leave the first episode of this series because it was absolute chaos. We are just going to talk to Julia more and have a little look around the flea market. So there is a few things. There's a couple of lights which look nice. We'll have a look to see what's the cheapest, because we do want to go for the cheapest. So there's a little kids floor light for 49, the pink one for 49, and the rest seem to be very expensive. Yeah, 334 for that one, but it does have the chair and the little decoration as well. And there's 2 table lamps, but they're not as nice. We could get the candles for 49, but I think it is going to be better if we get a full-size lamp lamp. It is a kid's one, but I think the colour is very cute, so we will get that for our little house. We have just over 1,000 simoleons on us at the moment, so we can afford it, and if our bills do come in, they shouldn't be that expensive for now. So I've just noticed as well, we've got a minnow in our inventory. I don't know where we got that from, but we will sell it. We've also got another fossil to extract, which gives us a couple of duplicates, which we will sell off, make back that money we just spent. And we've also got a time capsule to get opened. We'll see if we get a new one or a duplicate. And just having another little look around to see if any posters have been put out or if there's any boxes with the snow globes, because sometimes in the city neighbourhoods they are just sitting out on the street, but it doesn't look like there's any today. So we are going to paint a classic painting, work on our painting skill, which we've only just got in this episode, try and level it up a little bit as it is skills day. The skills will level up faster, so we'll see if we can get a few levels. And we did get a new figure. It was the Trevor one. He's a new one, so we're a little bit closer to the collection. I just noticed we also have a sentiment, growing closer through quality time, so that's nice. And then our three friends are the Flower Bunny, of course, being one of them, who we met last episode for Bunny Day. It seems we've paused our painting. Level 2, I was just going to say, we've paused our painting briefly to talk to this vendor here. Maybe we should have talked to him first to try and haggle, but as we saw earlier, we were not very successful. So we will just do some more classic paintings while we are here. It's nice to be away from the lot for a little bit and from our garden. So we're going to sit with Julia, talk to her a bit more, and obviously work on our painting. Give her a little compliment as well. Though I am tempted to go in and see what outfit this is supposed to be for. It's not her everyday one, and it's not extremely hot right now, so I don't think she'd be in her hot weather outfit. But I'll have to maybe go into criticism and have a look to see at some point in the future and potentially change it. Though while we're painting, I think she is working on some of her university homework and assignments right here. But that's okay, we will just chat to her and she's put her tablet on the ground. She needs to put that in her inventory because the Sims would happily leave the place they're in and leave their stuff behind, and if that happened, I would never find it again. And we fished this up. This was for free. We didn't spend money on it, so I want to keep it. But her hygiene need is gone down so much. It's in the red. She's very uncomfortable, and those stink lines are starting to appear. So I think once we've had a little chat with Julia, we are going to head home soon. Just checking what we know about her. We know all her traits. One colour like. She is a physics student and we're just friends with her. And we've just gained a sentiment right as we close the profile. So we'll have a little bit more of a chat with her and then we will head home, I think. We need to sort out our hygiene need. We've just gained another little sentiment with Julia, so we'll check it quickly. What do we have? We have got closer from happy memories and growing closer from quality time. So I think it's fair to say we're becoming quite good friends with this sim. But that hygiene is firmly in the red right now. She's thinking about needing a wash in her whims, so it is time to say goodbye and go home. Say goodbye to the festival and to our friend. We've got one of the land grabs just dancing there. He is vibing. So we'll make our way back home to Oasis Springs. back home to our little box, which I do need to add a roof for. I just haven't got around to it yet. So that will happen. I was going to maybe expand the house a little bit when we have more money, so maybe I'll wait to roof it until then. But it is time to jump in the shower for Carly because she is one stinky girl. She's not happy right now. And we'll just sell off a duplicate frog we've got, and let's try and breed a new one, see if we can get a new one for a collection. And we were successful. So that is one more towards our collection. 11 out of 25. We've got a long way to go. 13 out of 27 trophies as well. We've got a few other of the collections started. We just need to get one done for our overall aspiration. We've got 2 classic paintings to sell. They're both normal quality but different prices, so we will sell both of them off to get a little bit of money. And I just want to check to see if we can upgrade stuff. We can't. We don't have the handiness skill at all. So eventually we will have to start working on that, because if we're going to keep fishing up all the upgrade parts, we may as well be able to upgrade our bathroom stuff and eventually our kitchen as well. And we did get those evolutions on the plants, so we've got a lot to evolve by the looks of it. A few of the strawberries and other plants. Some of our flower plants. Yep, so daisies and strawberries have evolved, and we've got a little bit of weeding to do as well, so we will get that done to look after our plants, keep them nice and healthy. Plus it makes her happy. Gardening is one of her likes. We'll pop out our little light we've got. It is a little bit awkward in sizing, and it doesn't actually light up the room fully by the looks of it, but we will pop that out just so we've now got some light in here. Right, we'll put it right next to the toilet just so she can still get into the bed, because sometimes they're very awkward with how they can get around stuff. And of course auto lighting it to lower our energy consumption, because we don't want our bills piling up. So we're going to go for another little scout around the area for any collectibles or harvestables, because I haven't done this side of the area in a little while either. So we've got a couple of dig sites, only one frog spot, and then another little crystal rock dig spot. So we'll hopefully be able to go and grab all of them. I am a little bit concerned because, as we saw earlier, it stopped the queue of tasks we had randomly, decided didn't want to do them, cancelled them off. So I'm just keeping an eye to see if we're going to be able to actually collect everything, or if I'm going to have to go around again finding all the bits and pieces. And yeah, one task and she's cancelled it off, but we've got a time capsule, so let's just pause and go around the area again, get the strawberries, and then get the frog, the daisies, and then the couple of dig spots we had found. I know I said it earlier, but it would really be appreciated if someone could tell me how I fix this problem. I don't know if it's a me problem, I don't know if it's a game problem, or whether it's my computer, but it is very irritating when you want to get stuff done like this, collecting stuff around the world, running around, and having to keep redoing it. I've just noticed she's thinking about her crush, Dwayne. We haven't seen him in a little bit, so potentially we will see him. We'll need to hang out with him at some point. He was inviting us to a pop concert last episode, which was interesting. It's one of those rabbit holes your Sims just disappears into, but our girl is very tired. So maybe we'll need to plan something with him again in the future, because he is becoming a good friend of hers. So we're going to grab this final rock here. It looks like it's potentially a fossil rock. And we've got a new emerald with orange topaz. We've got a new orange topaz crystal, and we've got a couple of the fossils to sell off as duplicates, and of course a new time capsule. We'll see if we can get a brand new one there. So we found another Mysims trophy. We've got Leaf, we have 2 of them already. I think for now we will keep him, see if we can build up a couple of duplicates, then next time the flea market's on we could try and sell them or trade them to get that collection completed, because it is something we need to do for our aspiration. But we'll have a little snack on some fruit and some carrots, sort our bladder need, and I think we will go to bed for the night as well. Just checking to see if there's any more to evolve, because I saw that little sparkle there, but I think that's now everything. There are a few which are halfway there, but I think a couple more days taking care of our garden will get that sorted. And eating on the toilet is probably not the most hygienic thing to be doing, especially since we don't have a sink and anywhere to wash our hands. But it's time to go to sleep. We are in our cute long t-shirts there. I just like it. It's just got that eco pattern on it, which I think fits our girl quite well, as she is very outdoorsy at the moment. But we are going to travel right when we get up. We're going to go to a new place for us, and Skills Day was successful, which is so good. It gets us 100 points, which we can use in the point shop to potentially get some new traits along the way. But we're going to go somewhere new. We're going to go back to the city, and we're going to go to the art gallery because it has painting easels, it also has musical instruments, and a place where we could potentially start working on our handiness skill. There is a woodworking table there, so we can have a little look at that today, see if we can make friends with everyone. But it is very early in the morning. It's 4:30 a.m. for her, and it's raining as well, so that's not good. There is also some stalls here, which might come in handy because her hunger is getting quite low. But we do have those strawberries and carrots, and we'll eat a mushroom as well. We're very much living off of our strawberries at the moment. But we'll just have a little look upstairs. The easels are free, and yeah, there's that woodworking table. But you do have to pay to make stuff. You do have to do that as well with the paintings, but we have an okay painting skill. We are starting to make a little bit of profit on our paintings there. So she's just having a little snack in the rain. She's going to complain that she's wet later. She's going to have a complaint because she's all soggy from the rain and be uncomfortable. So let's get inside, and those as I said, bills have just been delivered. We've got 156 to pay at the moment, which isn't too bad. We can pay that. We've got over 1,000 simoleons, though I think once we finish painting it will be lower than that, because I want to try and list them on Plopsy to see if we can get slightly higher amount of money. If not, we will just sell them outright to the collectors. We've reached another level of painting. We're very inspired. This area makes them very inspired as well, which is even better. And because we're in the city, I'm having another little look around for those collectibles, but it doesn't seem to be any hanging around. I am aware there's a fishing spot down there, and you can get different fish in this world, so maybe at some point we will go fishing down here. But for now, we're going to work on our painting. And this lady is definitely a proper painter. She looks more of a part than we do. And it looks like we're painting a dog and a cat of some sort. I'm not sure. This is a medium classic painting, but does she like painting? Yes, she does. We like our painting. So for now, we're going to list it on Plopsy. As I said, it costs 5 simoleons to do that, but hopefully we can make more than the the painting was originally worth. And we're going to try painting from reference. We're going to paint a painter, because the fruit and the vase in the middle we can't get a clear shot of, which is probably the most annoying thing about painting in this venue. They have that still life set up, but your sim can't take a proper photograph of them. So we are going to do a painting of a painter, and we will list that on Plopsy as well. And I think one more painting. We'll do another medium classic painting. See if we get something different than the dog and the cat in medieval clothing. And another level. We've gone to level 4. We did not have the painting skill at the start of this episode, but we have now gotten to level 4. So that is great. It means we'll get higher quality painting works and they will be worth more as time goes on. But we are very, very inspired, so we can speed through these paintings. And it looks like it is a duplicate of the painting we did just now with the dog and the cat in clothing. Yeah, it's the exact same one. I think it's slightly better quality though, but we'll pop that into our inventory for now. We're talking to these two people. Who are they? We've got Victor Fang. We're talking autonomously. We've started talking to them, so we may as well have a little chat and work on our social need. We probably need to make more friends, but it would be better if it was young adults and teenagers, as that is closer to our age. So we'll have a little chat with them. We'll get to know them. So I feel like we've actually gotten quite a bit done in this episode. Maybe not in the way of expanding our house or anything like that, but we have gotten some good skill levels. We've gone from 0 to 4 on painting. We have also done our comedy skill a little bit and our charisma skill. So yeah, I feel like we made a little bit of progress, and I was going to get her to go get some food because she is currently in the yellow, but right as I queued it up, they are closed. They're going home. So that might actually be where we leave it off for today, because no one at bar either. Everyone's taking a rest, so I feel like we should maybe do the same. We're going to admire this lovely painting. Yeah, I think that is where we will leave it off today, guys. We will come back in the next episode and see where we are able to go.